What screams I have a crush on you? Girl who is out of my league. You're cute. Her friend. She really likes you. Girl. Nods positively to this. Looking back. I think I should have done something about that. In a mixed gender group of friends, and that one girl is happy to talk to every other boy normally but gets quite shy when she talks to that one boy in the group. When I was a teenager, there was a guy in my friends group who every girl had a crush on at some point in their life. He was obsessed with the color yellow and wore yellow constantly. You could tell who had developed a crush on him when that person started wearing yellow a lot all in a sudden. That never worked though. He only ever dated one person while we were teenagers. They were together for almost 3 years and she never did the yellow thing. When laughing in a group setting, a person will generally try to make eye contact with the person there whose approval they most value. Taking this opportunity to tell people to be more explicit when they like someone. Ages ago a guy told me on MSN Messenger that there was a rumor we were dating and we both laugh about it. Years later we're talking and find out we both had a crush on each other. We're too scared to talk to each other about it and broke each other's hearts when we started dating other people. If I avoid them as much as possible. Had a crush on someone for the last 3 years of high school. I avoided her and basically pretended she did not exist sometimes. In the end I graduated and nothing ever happened. Edit. Whoa. This blew up. Yes, brothers and sisters. We've all been there and I know how you feel. We are with you. However, life does get better. Don't think that because you didn't get that girl boy, you won't ever get one. There is someone out there that can love you. But relationships are built. Get out there. Be happy. Be yourself and don't focus on finding the love of your life, as they will come to you as you'll go to them. There is much more to life. So don't worry. Thanks for the Reddit gold, you kind soul. To those who said my name checks out. Curse you. Swear it isn't intentional. It's a username Cartoon Network gave me when I made my CN account many years ago. Laugh on that. Constantly smiling at you when you're around. It's important to them to remember details about things in your life. They bring things up in convo. Start conversations first via texting. Touching their hair. Slightly touching your arm when they laugh at something you said. They are engaged when you're speaking with eye contact and don't look away. Mimicking what you do. How you sit. Your mannerisms. Etc. Their feet pointed towards you, also good if you want to know if it's time to wrap up a convo in a one-on-one setting. Close bracket. Edit. Added a few things. Is anyone else reading all these and planning to use them too? A. Figure out if you have a crush on anyone. B. Avoid displaying any of them so no one thinks you have any subconscious bias. Or C. Deliberately use all of them on one person to freak them out as much as possible. Stalking their social media and accidentally liking an old post. Power move. Just double tap 10 more and then DM them with what's up. Multiple glances or not being able to contain the smile when they look at you. Especially if you don't even know them. Either that or there's some BS being said about you and everyone thinks it's funny. Laughing at your terrible jokes. When I always turn to directly face you when you speak. When I'll make excuses to spend more time with you. In high school. When I'd low-key risk punishment for staying out too late for no real reason but to finish a conversation with you. I'm crushing on you. Hard. Stuttering in front of the person. But I stutter in front of everybody. Touching the shoulders. Their own or somebody else's. Making 100% sure that the other person does not know you have the slightest interest in them. Isn't pointing your toes at them obvious enough? Picturing life together after just interacting. I met a girl at boxing yesterday. She was new, so I offered to train with her. She seemed genuinely interested in my teaching. We both laughed a lot and had fun. I stayed after to get to know her. She signed up for more lessons. We went outside and spent more time talking. She even gave me a compliment on my physique, and I think we indirectly made plans to train together again. Help. I'm 23 and the last crush I had was when I was 14. God damn it. Well, if it's any consolation, it sounds like you're already doing it right. When you make eye contact with someone and they immediately look away because they've been staring at you. A 12-year-old who clears his throat and yells, "I have a crush on you." I wish people did this into adulthood. Would make things easier. Check for the number of Y's when they text you. It's called the Hey scale. Hey I'm pregnant. Hey where's the child support? Hey twins. You wake up in the night to use the bathroom and they are standing outside your door. Grinning. Sounds more like a murder in progress. If he unfurls his plumage to reveal a colorful underlayer, followed by an intricate mating dance. Mixtape. Or whatever the modern equivalent is. I made us a playlist on Spotify. When they'll eat the oats right out of your hand. The only way I would ever know if you had a crush on me would be if you literally screamed, "I have a crush on you." So pretty much just that. Even if they screamed that at me, I would think it was a joke. Or she lost her bet. If they're really open to talking to you, that's a good sign. Like. 4 points. 1. When I like a girl, I will repeatedly try to start up conversations. 2. When a girl likes me, she will always be extremely receptive to those attempts and conversations will billow very easily. 3. When a girl does not like me, she might answer my questions and be friendly with minimal eye contact. 4. When I do not like a girl who might like me, the only thing that ever had a big crush on me was a landslide. Drinking alone with you. I had such a lady boner for myself for like 3 years then. I always know a girl likes me when I make a Thai joke and she proper laughs at it. Playful hitting is also a good one, though less clear cut than the laughing. Honestly, anything short of literally telling me I have a crush on you is lost on me. Edit. 85 replies and just shy of 10. 000 upvotes within 15 hours. That's an Academy record. It's also my top comment now. Penetration. When the girl turns her head to you. Not to be confused with the common pirate expression. Me eyes. Oh. I want you to me in the butt. Seriously. This was a real thing. Colonoscopies are requested in different ways each time. Steamroller. That might be what makes you scream while it crushes you. Staring a lot and laughing at things they said that weren't funny. I did both with the last crush I had, 9th grade, before he left the school because I was too creepy. Stroke. He actually knew I liked him too, or he knew a girl with my name liked him, either one. I had another guy tell him, and he said he liked her too and thought she was beautiful. He wasn't talking about me as evidenced by how creepy he thought I was. Saying dumb and always ending up insulting your crush. To top off that embarrassment, not apologizing because that's 100% a tip off that you like said person and that's defeat. When a guy pulls a girl's pigtails. That mostly applies to 10-year-olds. Or a former New Zealand Prime Minister. Unknowingly smiling while talking to you. Lets you do all the talking. And she does the laughing. Also, if they stare at you or avoid looking at you. Isn't that the only two kinds of looking there are? Looking at you and not looking at you? I mean, everyone has to do one of them. Considering the post from a few days ago that showed that obvious signals are indeed not obvious. I'm gonna say unless they upfront tell you. You won't know. Quick nervous glances. Eye pulse. The first successful extravehicular activity was performed on the 18th of March 1965 by cosmonaut Alexei Leonov. Maybe a boner or something? Touching your penis. But I can't date you no matter how many times you do that. Uncle Robbie. When I kidnap you and hold you captive in my basement. I hate when that happens. Me. When I have a crush on somebody. I am not a subtle man. No normal behavior should be taken as absolute evidence of a crush. That's how people get in trouble, make trouble for themselves. People are both incredibly complex and can also be really dumb about how they present themselves. Ask yourself how many times you intended to put out some message or social cue and it was either completely ignored or you later realize the other person probably misinterpreted it. Or you could have expressed it better. And assume you're going to be on the receiving end of that. And no. Someone showing interest in you as a person doesn't mean they want to ride your wiener or lady wiener. Some people are just sociable. It's easy to forget that as many of us are a bunch of weird internet social idiots. You know it's true love when they offer to show you their trebuchet. Someone who has a crush on you isn't shy. There are some subtle non-verbal cues. For example, if a girl touches her ears with her ankles, she's really into you. Always catching them staring at you is probably the best universal signal. And can these posts just be like what are the best indications that someone has a crush on you instead of always what screams enter thing? Why you gotta scream? If you walk past a girl in the office who's vigorously masturbating and she shouts me now you I'm dirtier at you when you walk past, that's a pretty good indicator. It's hard to say. Maybe she's just Canadian. Stealing their hat. When they write to you and are overly obsessed with not being annoying. Saying things like I feel like I'm annoying you. I should stop or am I being annoying? I can stop. My mother in heart reacts. I can't see yo goddamned heart through your shirt and bra girl. I ain't no psychic. Till I have a crush on everyone. To me? No one. Hey it me you're no one. My buddy Larry on bath salts. It's pretty simple. My therapist. No. Well in my case I act super awkward around them and do the look away eye contact thing. I hate it because I wanna be more natural and confident but my body just goes full lol. The good news is I can hide all that online so Tinder is usually the preferred method of finding people. Unfortunately a lot of these are kind of disappointing. But always testing the waters. What would it be like if I asked you out? That'd be crazy. Right? Pause. I was going to give this to the girl I liked but she was already taken. Way to save face at my expense. Getting increasingly daring with physical contact and trying to laugh it off as a joke. Less disappointingly, lots of really effusive compliments. Whoa. You really are the living embodiment of your cutesy username was a nice one. Dude. Do not do the second one. That'll make her feel bad. Like she's not good enough for you and she's just the best I can do as of now. Me. To my boyfriend. He usually isn't pleased at my yelling. Nor having to deal with me telling him I have a crush on him. As we have been dating for 8 years and it's obvious at this point. But I won't stop yelling. Or loudly whispering that I like him. My raging clue. Kicking dirt at you on the playground then running away. Trying very hard to continue a conversation with them. If a woman has her legs behind her ears, it means she likes you. He can launch 90 kilograms over 300 meters by using a counterweight. Someone who's just been dared to scream I have a crush on you. Talking about poop. Really? Cause there's this pretty attractive girl always talking to me about ting. It's very confusing. Girls looking away or changing their body language quickly if you look toward them notice them. Sometimes it means they've been checking you out. Oh my god look at how ugly this guy is. I can't tell if it's brave or not that he is actually able to leave the house looking like Thar. Oh he caught me staring. Look away and pretend it never happened. As a friend okay? I wouldn't know. When they go absurd lengths to deny it. Girl that lives on my street has a huge crush on me. She's gone to huge lengths to deny it such as by threatening me with a restraining order. Ask members of her family to tell me she's not interested. Blocked me on all social media and changed her number. Okay. Sure, I believe you. Eye contact with an immediate turn away. I do that with literally everyone. Especially strangers in public places. Apparently I have a crush on the entire world.